Hey everybody, hey Tubies. So it's Aubrey coming at you from the Zen Den. Um, Look, um, I just want to say that oftentimes couples are getting married really young, and then they tend to get discouraged about certain situations and things. Um, I just recently had an instance where a good friend of mine and my cousin are kind of having bouts. I know that all we want to do is please the person we love and stand by their side and support everything we do. Sometimes it's just too hard to do so, but at the same time, you kind of have to roll with the punches. Um, there's no book or guide on how to have a happy marriage and how to get along, especially when things are so complicated. Um, the best thing to do in the middle of the heated arguments is to take and go separate ways for now, calm down, and realize your situation, talk it out, think it out. And if you can't do it, then text. We've got cell phones, you've got pen, we've got paper. There's always a way. Um, but never lose faith in your marriage. Never lose hope in yourselves and each other. Obviously, you got married for a reason. It's because you love each other so much. So there's no reason why some things should be so hard to just let go of. The first 7 years are always hard in a marriage, but you learn to live with that, and oftentimes it gets crazy, it gets stressful, and you just don't want to deal with it, blah, blah, blah. I've been married for 18 years, and I'm not no expert or pro. I'm just somebody that's speaking from experience. Um, and especially when your family is mixed and you have children that aren't yours, and then your first time, you can only learn from each other and build off of your own intentions and thoughts. Um, there's really no true way and best way to solve a situation or issue except to talk it out. And I know that you can't do that, and I know it's easier said than done. And I know people have heard of it, and I've heard people say, "Oh, well, that's easy for you." Blah blah blah. You're right. It is easy for somebody else, but it also can be easy for you. Um, it's I feel bad, but not bad. That's a poor choice of words. Um, I feel troubled for these younger couples these days. A lot of times when we talk about getting married, we think, oh, wine, roses, honeymoon, blah, blah, blah. They often forget there's fighting and there's arguing and there's children and there's sometimes we don't have us time or me time or date night. And you can only make those work by actually trying to do so. Um, and sometimes we all just need somebody to talk to, and we don't always have somebody to talk to, except for a good friend or a relative. Sometimes things happen in the strangest ways, but you have to be patient. You have to step back. You have to breathe and let it out. You have to find different ways. And if not together, then by yourself. It works out on its own at some point. Um, but don't get discouraged, especially if you love somebody so dear to you that means so much to you. Don't let things drag you down and take you to different levels of a situation that you're not aware of or used to or not ready for. Um, but keep in mind, these are all the joys of being married. In the long run, it pays out. It pans out in the long run. It becomes happy in the end, and you work it out. You get through it. That all depends on your love for each other, and if you can handle all that. You just have to remember some things don't come as easily as we're told. So keep this in mind and be patient. Give credit where credit is due, and stand by each other's side, even through the worst of times and the best of times. I always try to make a positive situation out of a negative issue. Um, so subscribe, and if you like what I have to say, hit me up. If not, you have questions, that's fine too. Um, and I'm going to try to do some weekly uploads in my new Zen Den. I ain't been up here in a while. In case you forgot, it's Aubrey 1980. So here we go, my new Zen Den /office. nails, books, all kinds of good stuff. So, at any rate, with that being said, hang in there, guys. This video is meant for my close friend, and I'm really sorry things are so hectic for you right now. I'm sorry things are hectic for the whole world. But if we can't depend on ourselves, at least depend on intuition and trust in yourself. You know, at least have a sense of direction. But always believe in yourself, and always take care to be careful, and look on the brighter side of things. It's not how things happen, it's what you do. Sometimes you could do better than others, and sometimes you could just let it blow away, and later on that night things will be fine. So, alright, tubies, take care. I'm going to try to be up here as much as I can now. I've got my system back, my den back. I don't know if you guys remember, there's Jen on the floor. She's getting pretty old. Last time y'all saw her, she was probably about 8 months old. She's about 15 years. Just don't lose sight of your goal. You know, don't let things discourage you from doing what you feel in here. If you know you're happy, then stick with it. Don't get so worked up and so bothered about who's doing who and whose fault is what. It works out in the end. So, until next time, I love you guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.